Hello and welcome to the Aunty Donna Christmas Pudcast, a brand new 16-part Aunty Donna Club exclusive podcast where each week the three performing members of Aunty Donna all try a new pud that Tom has bought for us. Just like season 1 of the Pudcast, we record every episode in one day, so we might get a bit sick of pud by the end of it. But the twist is, this season, every pud is Christmas pud. Tom, what Christmas pud are we trying this week?
Wow. On this week of the Pudcast, episode 1 of the Christmas special, we have the Woolies month coming up.
Woolies month.
Can I first, this is me in season 2 saying hello to our audience, and it's great to be back for season 2. You're all asking where season 2 was. Here it is. And that's, everyone every day, where's season 2?
I think they're talking about chaperones.
Now, boys, very funny. I want to add a little extra element to this season.
Now, can I say, Broden, I've heard rumours, I've heard whispers around the traps of the halls of Aunty Donna. I'm hearing whispers and traps. Broden's got this crazy idea. He is elevating the Pudcast.
We're taking it up
season.
a notch. Season 2.
I've got something I want to add as well.
Yeah, great. All right. Each of us at different one time for each. All right. So, 16 puds, right?
16 puds.
At one point, 16 puds. At some point in this adventure, you get to push the double cream button.
Or custard?
Wait, double cream button. And you get to escalate your pudding with a double cream. A purer double cream. Only once. You can use that to save a pud. Okay. You can use it to,
Enhance a pud?
Enhance a pud. You can use it to see if a pud is good even with a double cream.
So yeah, you might use it as I understand. So some may use it for a bad pud. Some may use it for the best pud. And that's part of the strategy.
It's a game now as well. Is there a separate button for the custard? Is that a different button?
Let me finish.
Let him finish.
Now there's a second
button. They don't know
button.
about the custard yet. So
there's a second button, and the second button is spiced brandy custard.
Wow.
Because it's Christmas season, even though this is running deep into 2022.
Do you mind if I ask a question? I'm so sorry. I know you had a question. But
No, I have something to add. I've got another element.
layer, but I know you were trying to ask it. Is there a separate button for the custard pud?
Yeah.
That's a little joke because that was your question.
Oh, right. I get it.
I also
that was good.
have a
That was good.
question. What does the button sound like, Broden?
Well, I don't know.
Well, you got to make a sound for us to do.
Yeah, so you
That's
just
the
press
double
mark.
cream.
You
Yeah,
press
press me.
mark.
That's for double cream, and custard is
And you
Does
pull Mark's
Tom have a
beard.
button?
Yeah, you put.
I'm just in on this. I'm just in on this season, guys. Hey.
And you've got...
Oh, so we
he
gotta.
doesn't
Well, we
have
have to
a
address that in the
If he has a
intro
button,
because it said the
then
performing
that's-
members are eating the pud, but Tom is eating the pud as well.
I've
that's new.
performed from
That's
time
new.
to time.
Yeah,
That's a new element this year.
That's a new element.
We've brought in...
We have
Tom.
to rewrite the intro.
Well, the other element, and you'll learn a little bit more about this in the normal podcast, but this podcast is being done in a room rather than in a Zoom.
Yes.
Yes.
So what really excites me about that is there is no sort of human error. I think we experienced a few situations, and I know a lot of people were very upset. We got a lot of handwritten letters, outraged. There were situations where there wasn't an even playing field because some people cooked their pudding correctly and other people sort of blitzed it in the microwave to
Not
the
this
point
time.
that it was not.
Well,
These
I'm the
are all
chef.
being cooked at the same level.
I'm the chef this time as well, so any undercooked, miscooked puds are on my back.
But at least we're all on the same. We're not tasting different.
No,
puds,
exactly,
you
yeah,
know?
which is very exciting.
We're removing variables.
The extra thing
right
I was
now.
going to add is that every episode, at some point, I will kiss Broden's knee,
Okay.
and I'll also tease a kiss for the knee.
Love it.
Right.
That's
And what
every
if-
episode. That's a lot.
16 times.
For
I've already
15 to
used
20
it. I've
minutes.
already used it for this episode.
Oh, okay.
I gave it.
Go
a
back
smidge.
and see, you'll see. All right. And you've got to say...
I've got to say, let's get eaten pud.
Can we
And then
do
you
a
do
smell
fact
test?
check.
We got to do a smell test first.
Oh, smell.
Right, so a lot of fruit.
What is this one, sorry?
This is the Woolies mature Christmas pudding, right?
Okay.
Well, can you read the packaging on that?
Well, that's
Tom?
that's all
Yeah.
I've got to go on while you guys eat and I
Okay.
cover.
Well,
Yeah,
can I
yeah.
just quickly comment before you do that? Before I try it, can we just comment on the smell quickly? What any first impressions there?
It smells
I'm
rich.
eating mine.
It smells rich. It's very fruity, very not alcohol-y.
I gotta say, for
bit.
a microwave pudding, there's a depth there. So I'm very excited to try it. Anyway, Tom, as I try it, read away. Let us
Should have a
know.
bin.
Let us know about this pudding.
The Woolworths Classic Matured Christmas Pudding is brimming with plump vine fruits and infused with cognac and matured for 9 months.
Boys.
Just like a baby.
Boys. Boys.
Yep.
That's right. I am opting for double
Double
cream.
Already?
No, it's a good idea because it's been sitting out for
Wait,
an hour.
do you get
so-
it once a pud? Or
Once a season.
once a season? God, and you've already opted for it?
So,
that's a
and
big
Tom, you don't have the button, do you?
Get a shot. Oh,
Well, it's up to you, Zach. Should I have the button?
I don't mind. It's just someone's going to be having cream or custard more often than not.
all right.
But that's it, you can't have it with
But
cream
I think
again,
you
right?
can, Tom. Or you
This-
can just do it freely.
Yeah, I could just eat it however I like.
All right. Here I go.
Is the best place for the cream and the custard on top of the audio interface?
No.
Yes. Yes.
I don't think
And we
so.
should put it in the fridge in between podcasts.
Okay.
Freezer even.
All right, boys. I am having my cream and pud.
Okay. So I'd love to hear everyone's
You've
thoughts.
cheated.
Why?
You're going to keep using this
Yeah,
plate
he
and there's
is.
heaps of cream on there, mate.
I didn't even think about that.
Well,
But if I played the game that way,
I think you should get disqualified.
no, I
if you
think
decide to do that.
it's not a game though.
no, but I think we wiped the plate.
No, I think we let him have it.
Yeah, let him have it. Let him have it.
He's gone too early anyway. He'll be
sounds
begging
too-
for double cream later.
Yeah, and imagine if he gets a pud where he doesn't want the cream.
That's enough cream to get him through.
Imagine if the next pud, the cream just makes things awful and ridiculous for him. Then you're going to know the true depth of your fuck up.
This is enough cream to get him through at least 4 puds. Do we understand how
Yeah,
outrageous
but some
this
of the
is?
puds might not match the cream.
Mark, I'm not saying this in against Brodom because
Yeah.
if that's the way, then I'm calling the cream next podcast.
right.
I'm calling the cream now.
Yeah,
Do
do
you
it.
understand this?
Boys, let's get our reviews.
All right. Look, I've got thoughts.
Yeah, go for it.
Surprisingly moist, I would say is the first thing. Surprisingly moist. A healthy amount of fruit.
Oh yeah. What's the fruit ratio? Do you reckon?
I would say, I reckon you've got,
Calm down. You.
it's a very exciting ratio. I reckon you've got a 70 pud to 30
Yeah.
fruit ratio.
Yeah.
I could even go 60 to 40.
Yeah, no,
but
I
I reckon it's
probably
70 to 30. I am, for the first pud, a microwave off-the-shelf pud.
We're talking shelf stable, yeah?
Shelf stable.
Is it steamed?
A shelf stable.
I mean, it wasn't. You can steam them. This one was cooked in the microwave.
But was it like like Aunt Betty's from? Guys, I have some horrible news. Mark has died halfway through episode 1 of season 2 of Pudcast. Zach, we need you to tickle him back to life.
I'm back.
All right, great.
You can't ask me questions like that. I'll
What did I ask?
I'll fall apart. Just anything about the puds, really. beyond my knowledge of them
that
being microwaved, don't ask.
I think it's a steamed pud, yeah.
I think so.
So was it steamed and then you microwave it?
yeah.
Yeah,
I think
right.
so.
yeah, I mean, I think
That
that's
brought you to death. That like,
Did.
Can I say, I think there was a lot of things said about shelf-stable puddings last season. And this has changed the motherfucking game.
Here's my question.
That's the clip. You clip that up, and you like and then explosions around it.
This has changed.
Here's my question.
Everything's different now.
Is this genuinely?
Yeah.
Genuinely.
Can I just get that clean? Everything's different now. Okay, great.
and then me.
Yeah.
Everything's changed.
Yeah, and then Mark, can you just for the clip, for the Channel 9 promo, can you just say everything I thought I knew about Pud has been thrown out the window and we're only 1 episode in. But make it sound like it's a conversation. What's happening there?
It's my shit, Mike.
Act like
Ignore, I'll cut all that.
Go ahead.
So there was some technical issues, but don't worry, Tom's going to cut all that.
Yeah, it's just this shit, Mike.
You say it. Say your line.
Everything I thought I knew about Pud is different now.
But can you say it more conversational, like it's a clip?
Right. Everything I thought I knew about Pud is different now.
Yeah, that's great energy you've got there.
So we can put that all together.
So what's your number?
My question, well, I just have
I
one
haven't
more
even heard
question.
thoughts.
I have one more question. Yeah, I'm the only one who's given thoughts. I have one more question. Is this Woolies branded Pud?
Correct.
See, now, that is incredible because we were eating Aunt Betty's last season, which was some of the worst Puds I've ever had in my life.
I remember quite liking them.
Well, your
Five out
scores
of
were,
five,
you
yeah.
had a very consistent scoring pattern. But what it's making me think, because the Aunt Betty's one made me think, well, Puds off the shelf are fucking rubbish. But now it's making me think Aunt Betty's Puds off the shelf are rubbish.
fucking shit.
So I wonder where Woolies are getting these made.
Aunt Betty's.
That would be amazing. Wouldn't that be amazing?
Yeah, well, you know how Woolies does it. They just pick the popular brand and they say, we're
What-
not going
and
to
then they
stock you
put-
anymore.
What I would say
let's make
is,
it Woolies brand.
Yeah.
That's my theory.
Some-
No, you're right. I'm pretty sure you're right.
Something I noticed on that, Mark, is that Aunt Betty's have a shelf life of like 3 years, whereas these Woolies ones only last till like March. So
That's huge. That's huge.
Maybe
That's
because of that.
huge.
What a bomb.
Talking about.
less
So
preservatives or
for me, absolutely, that doesn't surprise me. You know, this is as good. I love it. I think, you know, a homemade Christmas pud can't be beat. With suet and a long process, can't beat it. In terms of shop bought puds, this is on par with most shop bought puds I've ever had. But hey, I'm about to have 15 more.
Yeah.
That brings up an interesting question, Zach. Are we doing out of 5 puds based on our experience last season, or are we resetting the bar?
I think. Oh, sorry.
Sorry, you were asked the question.
Yeah, no,
so you
I
answer.
think. Just check your fucking.
I have ADHD.
Okay. Well, you can talk.
No, I'm just saying that's why sometimes I interrupt. But I also have self-awareness, so I go, "Hey, that was
Yeah,
your
thank
question."
you.
But I reckon we need to. I have some
could I
thoughts.
answer?
Pardon?
Could I answer?
I'm right in the middle of.
I just
answering.
interrupt because I'm rude.
Oh right.
I just interrupt because I'm a rude cunt. Anyway, Tom, in answer to your question on the pud front, what was your question again? I can't remember because someone
Are we
interrupted.
Who has a
using
mental health issue?
the same scale?
But I don't. And if I chose to keep my mental health issues private,
That's
you
on
put
you.
me in a difficult position.
That's on you.
You put me in a very difficult. Now I just seem like a rude boy.
I'm allowed to talk about
Yeah,
me.
absolutely. Yeah.
Episode 1.
Tom, what's your fucking question?
So, are we scaling the puds from fresh, or are we taking into account the scale we used last season?
I think it's the scale we used last season is against all puds, you know. So this
But
is
are you
against.
comparing this to the Coles Bakery
I'm
pud?
comparing this to my granny's Christmas pudding that she took months to make. This is what I'm comparing it against. That's a 5 out of 5.
Yeah, okay, great.
What did I give the Christmas chocolate pud last?
Like 3.5, I think, and that was the highest rating.
Yeah, and I think you know we're going to be hard pressed to get over that in this season as well.
Because I have ones in retrospect that I would re-rate.
Yeah, because you wanted to go lower and lower as the day wore on.
Well, it was things like the Cadbury frozen one, the
Yeah.
chocolate Cadbury frozen one. I think I gave it a 2.5.
Yeah.
Now, in retrospect, I would have given that a 3.
Yeah, there you go. All right, let's get the ratings and wrap this episode 1 up, guys.
Hey, this has been a great success.
We've got 15 more.
It's going very well. It's already on a good tone. We got someone cheating on the cream.
Yep.
I didn't cheat. I just played the game.
You just put the whole tub on the plate, mate.
It was
Whoa.
not what was discussed. But now we know what the rules
Well,
are.
we can change the rules. We'll come back next week, find out if Broden has a clean plate or not.
Oh,
right.
that's okay. So Mark has done both the kiss and the linger?
tease.
The
The
tease.
tease.
So that let's see how long that lasts.
All right, let's get you out of 5. Zach, out of 5 puds for the Woolworths matured Christmas pud.
I'm actually most excited to hear your rating.
3.5.
Wow.
Wow.
No, 3. 3.
3.
3.
Okay, can you do that?
Yeah, fuck
Yeah.
You can't
Tune in with
change once
democracy.
someone else has given their score, but you can change off a wow.
It's like taking your hand
Like
off the
chess,
chess piece.
yeah.
Yeah. But mine is a 3. And I just want to say, bro, I want to hear, we didn't get to your thoughts on the pre-cream, post-cream.
Yeah.
So what I would love to hear, your official score is pre-cream.
Yeah, okay.
Right?
Yeah.
But I'd also love to hear a post-cream
Okay, yeah,
score
yeah,
as well.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to know how it
Is it my turn?
Did it change your experience?
Well,
I give it a 5.
Wow.
wow.
That was a
and
5
now
out of
and post cream?
5.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow.
There's a 5 out of 5.
Could you give some qualitative information? What did the
Yummy.
cream do to it?
Yummy in my tummy?
Why do
The
you,
cream made it more
why do
yummy?
you do
What
this?
did it
Take
do?
this seriously, please.
Please take this seriously.
I thought it tasted good, and when I put it in my mouth and chewed it, I swallowed it, and I was like, "That's
don't
not
like
good."
it.
Why'd you call the cream?
Why'd you call the cream?
Why'd you call for the cream?
I felt like cream.
What a surprise.
What are we going to do about what are our thoughts on?
I've
cream
played the
next
game.
podcast?
And I'm winning.
But do you understand? I'll just call for cream next podcast. You
Great.
can call for cream.
You should call for... No, you might not want to. Okay.
Tom, your score?
I've been eating these for several months now. Since they came in, I've been eating 1 or 2 a day.
Are you
I made
serious?
Eleni,
Of this one?
Yeah, I made
Specific?
no, just all sorts.
Yeah.
I made my partner make me a cup of hard sauce. Do you got no, guys?
Hard
You didn't
sauce.
make her like that.
No.
Yeah.
Please don't.
No,
Got a lot of young
You asked
girlfriend.
her and...
Poor,
Yeah,
poor
she was
use
happy
of
to
words.
make it.
No,
Yeah.
I mean, sorry. Poor use of words. She offered to make me some hard sauce. Which
What
was
is
really
hard
nice.
sauce?
hard
I just picked my nose
Hard
on
sauce is
camera.
essentially butter whipped with sugar and brandy.
Wow.
And it's hard butter,
Yeah,
essentially.
yeah.
And really sweet, and it's really nice with foods.
You had it with that.
Yeah, so she made me like 2 months worth. Because butter doesn't go off.
Tom, I just
So
want
every day
to be
I-
really clear. Your score is not an official score. It's not on the record because you're the host.
Yeah.
But I would love to know your score anyway.
Yeah,
but
so this-
it's not an official score.
So I already know all the puds intimately.
Oh my god.
Most of them.
This is up
Except for the Aldi ones, which are coming in 10 weeks.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
God,
for
there's
this,
so many.
for me, it's a 2 out of 5, and I already know where my 3s and 4s are. Sorry.
That's great.
That's really exciting.
That's fantastic to know there's 3s and 4s coming when that's the second best pud I've ever had on the podcast.
Yeah.
Exciting stuff.
I think I have to take into account how we were last time. And maybe I would have changed some scores, but this is on par for me with the Cadbury chocolate sauce one. I'm going to give it 2.5.
Awesome. Guys, we'll see you Pud Week.